1 second. What's up, Nasty? I'm trying to fucking post the link to Twitter. Just give me 1 second here. Shout out to Nasty Nate. A long time since I've done this. Let me just and all this is the first time in my entire life right after I've had to do everything my fucking self. Didn't prepare for a lot of this shit. Hold on 1 second. Shout out to Nat. I know I gotta grow something on the face. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. What the fuck is going on here? Trying to post this shit to Twitter. All right. Hold on 1 second. Glitches. First time I've done this shit in a long time. Let me just make sure the tweet is up. Second. The second halves, of course, start to come in at about 44, 43 minutes past the hour. So got about 10 minutes, but those minutes go by very, very quickly. Just want to make sure that I think that streaming from this computer is slowing down everything else a lot. So I just have to make sure that the Twitter, okay, there you go. Okay, it's up. All right, it's up. Shit, I'm live. It's been a long fucking time since I've been live here, which wouldn't normally be a problem, except I also have the pressure of giving out these freaking second half picks, which is a problem. Because these second half picks that I'm doing, I don't know who's watching right now, but I'm just going to close out Twitter for now. I hope that I have enough computing juice here to live stream and and check all the stats and everything that I need to check for to do what I do. But all right, shout out to everyone who's here. I don't know how many people are here, but so the reason I'm doing this show is because I was doing college basketball second half bets on my own, and I was putting all my time into that and expecting to do decently, and I did do decently. So I figured, what the hell, do a freaking live show and give out the plays. You can't really tweet this stuff out because it just whips by too fast, but I figured in a live show you can just shout it out. Of course, when it comes to college basketball second half plays, a ton of volatility, as is the case with college basketball, as is the case with all sports in general, but specifically with college basketball and specifically with second half plays. So expecting the unexpected and volatility, I think you would look for more in college basketball second half plays than any other decent sized market in sports betting. So to say that it's treacherous is an understatement. When I look back at my record, my overall record is very good, but I have some, horrible plays, plays where I took like an under 73 and the second half went to like 100. And you might look at just that one play and think, what the hell did I think I was seeing? And my answer to that is, I don't know. All I'm saying is I have my strategy that I thought would work, and it has overall, over a big sample size so far, worked. On any individual play, though, in any individual game, of course, it might look like I don't know what I'm talking about or what I'm doing. So, and maybe over a big sample size going forward, that'll also be the case. I don't know. I just did well enough over a decent enough sample size so far this year that I decided to give the fucking picks publicly, which is very stressful. Everyone knows it. Everyone who knows me knows how stressful this is for me. I suffer from all in on every public play given syndrome, which is a terrible thing to suffer from, especially when you're giving out college basketball plays. But welcome to everyone. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone who's been so nice to me and supportive and everything. Nasty Nate, Ricardo Ramir, Flipper 13. Shout out to Flipper 13. All right, already it's 7:35 Eastern time. So, once the one thing I'm worried about is that, I like to have a little fun in life like everyone else, joke around. But, when I'm sitting here doing these second half bets myself, there's no joking around, no socializing, no none of that. And I'm just a little bit worried that, if I'm on camera doing a show, joking around with people, seeing people I love, having them say hi to me and stuff like that, it might throw me off my game a little bit, because what I do is guided by a model and guided by a strategy. But in the end, it's not a black box. I don't just input numbers and it spits out bets. So there is a little bit of concentration and analysis that I have to do. And I'm worried that, doing a live show might throw that off. And if that happens, then I'm going to have to stop doing the show, because that won't be good for me. It won't be good for you. It won't be good for anybody. So, I hope I can keep doing it. Let's see. Shout out to Matthew Tour. Shout out to Flipper 13. Nasty Nate, I was in NYC last month, kept seeing Pete imposters. I was hoping each one was you. Yeah, there are a lot of Pete imposters kicking around this place on the surface. getting, fucking fashion low shacks, but not low shacks in the heart. Thigh dye, shout out Anthony Sorrow. Fucking shout out. Shout out to everyone. Everyone who's been so nice to me over the past bunch of months and everything. All right. In like 6 or 7, and this is not one of the, days where there's 26 games at 7:00. Those are insane. I do tend to get to most of them, but when the halftime start coming up in about 7 minutes, all jokes and socializing is over. Okay. Just so you're aware of that. I can't make any jokes, no socializing, no kicking it, none of that. Whatever the youths are doing today, I can't do any of that. I have to focus. I have to focus on what I'm doing. And it didn't occur to me that I might not be able to have enough computing power here to open up what I need to see while at the same time streaming a live video. Fuck. It didn't occur to me. Damn it. All right, let me just close. Oh boy, I'm starting to get nervous because these pages are not reacting as fast as they normally do. I guess I should have looked into how much resources live streaming from a computer actually takes. Maybe I'll have to get a second computer that's not streaming. All right, there you go. Tech fuck up number 1. I should have had a second computer to stream from, and then a separate computer using to look at my sheets. All right, there you go. First thing I've learned doing this show. I'll give one more shout out to everyone. It's about 7:38 Eastern time right now. We've only got 9 7:00 games, and I did look at all of them, and I have my breakdowns on all. I also have my pregame break opinions, but my pregame picks and bets just don't do well enough for me to want to give them publicly. They're negative, actually, not hugely negative, and in certain subcategories they're nicely positive, but overall they're just not good enough for me to feel comfortable giving them out publicly. But I do, obviously handicap each opening line, look at the line movements, the closing line, and then I make my second half, bets and opinions accordingly. All right, so let's see what we got here. I just hope that I have enough computing power here to handle. Let's see. Can we open ESPN.com? Come on, baby. Yes. All right. Yes. Enough juice to open ESPN.com. Got it. All right. Good. I'm definitely going to need a second computer. I'm realizing now to do this. Sorry. First show. I'm also thinking about titling this show. What was the title I came up with? Hold on. Desktop. Damn, my computer's really slowing down. Shit. It's, I think I'm titling this one. The title for this show might be Tail at Your Own Risk, Obviously! Exclamation point. Obviously in capital letters. I think I'm going to call the show Loshak's Tail at Your Own Risk, Obviously! College Basketball Second Half Lines Show. I think that's going to be the title of this show, at least for now. All right. The show, I think, will be a lot better in future days when I have a second computer to do all my analysis with and a separate computer to stream. Fuck. Just didn't occur to me. Didn't fucking occur to me. All right, so let's see where we are. College hoops. I got to bring up everything. Got to bring up a lot of sheets here. These fucking sheets. All this fucking data science shit takes a lot of compute power. You can't run it on some fucking computer from 1998. I need to get one of those quantum computers. That's what I need. I need some quantum computing power right now, baby. All right. All right. If I seem a little bit nervous right now, I am. Not because I'm live, because I just cannot deal with giving a pick publicly that loses. It just kills me. Kills me. Oh, God. Wow. Maryland down by 10. Interesting. Temple up by 30. Wow. Okay. St. John. See, I handicapped the St. John's game under. And I had St. John's minus the points on that one. Wow. Texas Tech beating Louisville. Okay. Some interesting shit. We'll see how this turns out. Boston College losing to Albany. I had Boston College as a play that I vaguely liked. Yeah, and I like the over in that one as well. Over, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be on the second half over. We'll see what the halftime stats are. But yeah, pregame, I was looking at the over in the Boston College game. I was looking at St. John's minus the points. I was looking at I was actually had a slight lean to Maryland plus the points, and they're down a lot now. So we'll see how the line is at halftime. I was thinking that Notre Dame minus the points was a good bet, and they're minus 19. They're up by 14. Wow. We're back in business, baby. My name is Peter Loshak. You're watching the Loshak. What the fuck is that? What do I call it? The Loshak tail at your own risk. Obvious college basketball second half lines show. All right, shout out to everyone. Let's one by one see who's commenting, and then we're going to stop all jokes and socializing. I'm going to hopefully have a few winners for the second. Jim Rome's a douche. Shout out to Jim Rome, T.J. Parks, Jake fucking Bell. Shout out to Jake Bell, Cody AV. Holy shit, I love you all. I love you all. I love you fucking all. Small Thrill, nice to see Pete still doing his thing. Keep on trucking. Shout out to you, Small Thrill. Holy fuck, Ron Crawford. Oh man, all these fucking names. Breets Beats, Stone Cold Steve D. Shout out to everyone. I miss all you guys. I love all you guys. See, this is the point. Like when I the more love I get, the more stressed out I feel about the picks that I give. I just cannot, I just want them to be 53.5%. That's fine. That's justifiable. It means that doing the show is justifiable. 53.5% would be just fine. Like if I didn't truly care about a Sports Keg, shout out to you, Sports Keg. Congratulations on all your success. Fucking shout out to you, Sports Keg. Yes. Oh my. Not obviously. Yeah, you can have a show if you're fucking, you can have, a porn show giving out picks, and if they don't win, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I know it's self in oh shit. All right, 7:44. All right. Jokes are stopping. All right, here we go. We're gonna have to stop for about 15 minutes here. All right, let's see what we got. Shit, I'm so not used to doing this while on camera. I'm usually completely focused. Fuck. All right, hold on. So I'm just going to shout out the plays. The way I grade them for myself, I have big, small, and then I have medium, medium, big, and medium, small. That's just how. And maybe I'll do a show, later on this week or this month about money management in general. There's a betting system that I use that I think is very, I know how people think, the mistakes they tend to make, and the betting system that I use, money management, the bet sizing system that I use is pretty effective. And maybe I'll do a video on that and share that a little later. But the way that I assess my bets or my analysis, my picks is I grade them. I have big, small, and then I have medium, medium, big, and medium, small, and I bet accordingly. It's not 1 through 5 in terms of my bet size, but so when I shout it out, I'll just be shouting out the pick, and I'm either going to shout out medium, small, or big, small, or medium, medium, big, or medium, small. Just so you know what the hell I'm saying when I shout this stuff out. All right. Okay. Halftime in Penn State. Hold on 1 second. All right. Okay. Jesus, my computer. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and I was on the over in the Notre Dame game too as well. Come on. All right. I'm definitely going to need a second computer. I apologize if things are a little bit slow today. All right. Focus. Just pretend I'm not on camera. This must be what porn actresses and actors have to do. Just pretend the camera's not there. Focus intensely. All right. Okay. Come on. Okay. Probably going to be on Maryland. Almost definitely going to be on Maryland. I hope this is entertaining. You guys are just going to have to entertain yourselves for now, because I can't. If I just start, losing my focus and concentration, I'm going to start making picks out of my ass, and it's not going to be good. It'll be bad very quickly. All right. Come on. Tape. Hofstra. Yeah, I liked Hofstra over Stony Brook. All right. All right, so while I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to find out. I'm gonna have to think of some way to make these shows entertaining while I'm thinking, because it's just like watching me think is not a good show. I know that, but I have to think. I cannot do this without thinking. You understand? Oh, God. All right. I mean, like if I have a month straight of shows where the picks overall are very good and impressive, then I'm sure I'll be able to relax a little bit on any given show. But okay, yeah, all right, okay, yeah. Maryland money line minus 150, and I'm grading that big. Maryland minus 150 big. Enter. Okay, that's a play. It's gotten now. It's down. It's down. Just moved to 45 at some places. You know, I have my reasons for liking the money line a little bit better in some situations, so I do that a lot. But minus 1.5 is probably a decent play as well. My official play, it just moved in Penn State's favor a little bit, I'm seeing. But yeah, Maryland minus 150, and I'm rating that big. All right, see, this is not. I need to shut up and concentrate and just shut up, please. Stop trying to. Okay. Maryland is definitely a play, though. Let me see. Shout out to everyone. Love you all. I don't know if this format is going to work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to force myself to focus. Someone else taking over the, entertainment stream, the entertainment part of it. I would probably be okay. Yeah. All right. This is going to be tough. And I also do particularly well with team totals. Team totals have been by far my best category, which makes sense. Slightly into the Penn State team total under, but I'm going to pass on that one. Let's look at Detroit Notre Dame. Yeah, this is very different from the way I do it myself. I'm not concentrating as well as I would like to. All right, so the Detroit Notre Dame game, I really liked Notre Dame and the over a bit, and obviously that's the way things have gone in the first half. Notre Dame, maybe I'll start giving full game team totals though. Maybe those I'll give out pregame. Yeah, right. Yeah. Shit. This is fucking stressful. This is stressful. Love everyone. Love you all. Shout out to everyone. Yeah, okay. Notre Dame under 79 small. Notre Dame under 79 small. Small. Annoying that I'm saying it's so stressful. I know that. Thank you. Okay. St. Joseph's Temple. St. Joe's and Temple. Okay. This one I actually had no opinion on the spread, but I had a small lean to the under pre-game, which obviously is not how the full game has gone. I mean, the first half has gone. Now, Temple and St. Joe's were both underachieving offensively earlier. Past few games, you knew this. The total, just by my numbers, the total seemed too high, but psychologically, it had overwritten all over it. So I'm going to take under 79 here. Temple game, under 79. And it's a medium play. I'm just going to grade it medium. There you go. Temple under 79. That's very risky, the Temple game, because, you see this a lot. A moderate total in college basketball, first half goes soaring over, and you think that the second half should revert to the mean, but more often than not, it doesn't. It's a trap that you can easily fall into. This one though, I'm sorry, medium small for this one. The under 79 medium small. Again, this is one of those plays where if the second half is once again it hits 90 and it hits 90, if it's like St. Joe's 48, Temple 42, that wouldn't be a surprise at all. My numbers say under, but my experience tells me be very careful about that. I'll make it a play anyway. Under 79, medium small. Although I don't like that one. All right. Very treacherous. Again, I have tons, but multiple individual plays every single day. Individual plays every single day that are completely wrong. Lose by 20 points. Overall, though, my picks have been nicely positive. Nothing crazy, but nicely positive. Why I'm doing this show. But trust me, if you follow this show every day, you'll see multiple picks every day that are just totally wrong. Way off. Way off. All right. Let's see what else do we have. All right, go to the extra games when there's when there's no new lines up for the main games. All right. Coppin State, I don't know if you've been on the Coppin State train, but I jumped on that train like after the second line game or the third line game. I was like, this is a team that's going to be undervalued, and they continue to be. Let me see. 1 second. And they're getting blown out. Okay. Check this out. They might be in for their first ATS loss here. And the Stony Brook game is very interesting. We'll look at that one right now as well. Just find it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Stony Brook is a team I don't like to bet against, but pregame, I liked Hofstra here, and I kind of like the under as well. But I don't know if I'm going to take a second half under here. See, I'm very gun shy now with these people watching. I have no idea if this is watching me think. How entertaining can that be? I'll lean to Hofstra. -1.5 or 145. Is this entertaining? All right. Stony Brook, team total under 38. That's the play. Stony Brook, team total under 38. That is that's a play medium. Stony Brook, team total under 38. That's a play medium. Again, pregame, I like Hofstra, I like the under. All right, let's look at Towson. What the hell is that? Towson. Yeah. Towson, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Pre-game, I like Towson a bit. Obviously, they underachieved first half by a mile. Okay. Towson -5.5, medium small. Towson -5.5, medium small. And this is not a good show, is it? Watching me think, is this a good show? This is what I'm saying. Yes, if the picks wind up winning at an impressive rate, then it's like justifiable. But other than that, is this a good show? I don't know. All right. UMBC team total under 32 small. UMBC team total under 32 small is also a play. UMBC team total under 32 small. Is this a good show? I'll think of ways to try to make it better. All right, let's see what's up. Yeah. Brown St. John's. Let's look at that one. Brown St. John's. I like St. John's a lot in this one, and I like the under. Yeah, so the first half has gone accordingly. Let's see what the line is. Oh, God. I haven't even looked at the. You see the little comments here. Small Sprinkle says, Sports Keg says, brilliant. And shout out to you, Sports Keg. You see, when I'm doing this myself, I'm a lot more liberal with my actual, bets and picks and opinions. But yeah, all right. I'm obviously going to have to combine this show then with my opinions full game pregame because yeah. The St. John's game, I like St. John's and I like the under, but according to my numbers here, the second half numbers are a pass. Yeah, I apologize for that. But the Brown team total under full game would have been a great bet, and wouldn't have been. I did bet it, and there's no reason to try to go crazy with a second half play. All right, Louisville, Texas Tech. All right, here we go. All right, that's it. No more jokes for 40 seconds. While dead air while I look at fucking Louisville, Texas Tech. Louisville down by 3. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, this is a tough one because my numbers say pass, but my experience tells me to take Louisville here. -6. This happens a lot when I have sort of like conflicting approaches that don't give the same, that don't apply the same play. All right, I'm going to take it. Okay. Shout out to Sports Keg. Louisville -6, -115, medium small. That'll be a play. I should be giving more team totals here because team totals are the plays that I do best on by far, which makes sense because they combine the edges that you might have on both a small spread and a total. I would lean Texas Tech under 31. Oh, man, yeah. This is a lot harder than I thought in terms of just psychologically being able to chill out and like do the same thing that I do when there's no show going. This is tough. Yeah, I made the Louisville thing a play. I bet it small, officially graded it medium small, but the numbers say stay off. In fact, the numbers favor Texas Tech that I'm seeing. On my computer here, the numbers favor Texas Tech, which is not good. But I bet Louisville anyway. Oh, this show is going to be tough. This show is going to be tough. All right, Albany and BC. It does kind of feel a lot like porn, you know? Like doing stuff where you're usually alone and concentrating hard in front of cameras. It's not meant for everyone. All right, Albany and BC. Okay, yeah. Okay. BC -4, definitely. BC -4. Click. BC -4. And that's going to be medium big. Jesus, I hope these fucking plays fucking win. I hope these plays win. Holy shit. I forgot how stressful it is to give public plays to people that you care about personally. Oh my God, I forgot. I completely fucking forgot how stressful this shit is. BC -4. Medium big. Shout out to Sports Keg. Jesus Christ, this is stressful. But yeah, BC is actually almost the big, well, borderline big. That could be big or medium big. I'll make it medium big for now. But BC -4. I'm on it. I'm on that one. All right, are we done? Is that it? What else do we have here? Let me see what's going on. Fuck. All right, hold on one second. Look at the total. Yeah. Hold on one second. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay, I'm going to take the over 72 as well in the BC game. Yeah, there you go. That's going to be medium. And the BC team total over. There we go, 38. BC team total over, 38. That's medium big as well. That's also borderline big, though. So I have BC -4 medium big, over 72 medium, and the BC team total over 38 medium big. Oh, Jesus. This is fucking stressful. I don't know if this is really going to work. I think it will. But the issues right now that I'm seeing are the stress might affect my my capping, and the dead air watching me think might affect the entertainment value. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We'll figure this shit out. We'll figure this shit out. All right, looks like that's about it. Money's coming in on Texas. Yeah. My numbers said actually Texas Tech was the side. Like I said, my experience told me Louisville's the side. I bet Louisville small, graded at medium small, and that's probably a loser right there. All right, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, Brown and St. John's, numbers still up. Numbers still up. Slightly into the under, but not going to touch it. And actually, the Brown team total under, even on the second half, my numbers say take that. All right, last second play, I will take that one. Brown team total under 38, medium small. I'll make that one official play too. Brown team total under 38, medium small. The full game obviously would have been a better thing there to do. All right. Okay. Was getting bet up in Louisville, Texas Tech, now up to 69. I also disagree with that one. I might just have a totally wrong read on this game, which, as I said, happens to me multiple times every college basketball card, right? except for the cards, where there's not that many games like tonight. But this might have been a loser here on Louisville -6. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Total's getting bet up. All right, so the plays that I gave, the big ones were Maryland, money line, BC -4, and the team total over, the over 72, and the Stony Brook team total under 38 medium. And I guess that's about it. I guess that's it, right? Jesus Christ. I'm shaking. I can't handle this shit, man. The pressure of public picks. Ugh. The pressure of public picks combined with doing a live stream where you have to have entertainment. Ugh. And sometimes I would think that, when I was weeks, I would have some day where overall I was up a bunch of units, but I would look at, some play that I graded, because I also on my sheet, I also have like extra big. I call it huge, which is like even bigger than big. So I have a grading that when I'm tracking my records, I combine big and huge, but I also grade the picks huge and tiny. And like sometimes, I'll have a pick huge, like a money line, -190, huge, that loses by 15 points. And I'm like, imagine if I was doing some live stream and gave out like this team money line -190 and they lose by 15 points, graded huge. How would I handle that? The answer is I wouldn't. There is no answer. There's no way to handle that. All right, I think we're done here for the 7 o'clock games. There's 2 7:30 games coming up very soon. In a few minutes. Again, are you enjoying this? I don't know. I literally don't know because I haven't even been checking the comments. Let me see. Let me check the comments. Jake Bell says, great job, Pete. Welcome back. Shout out. All right, let's see. Other comments coming in. Nuke Worker looking good, Pete. Thank you very much. Eric Rojas, I played under 59 at first half Louisville game. Yes, I was leaning that way as well. And when you're betting those kinds of, low totals in college basketball in the first half, you can have big edges where you're like expecting to win by a hook. You can see the distribution and you can be like, wow, 17% of the time I'm going to be, winning this one by a hook. And if you define a heart attack, quote unquote, as, anything where you win by, 2 points or less, you can look at your distribution and be like, wow, there's a 2/3 chance that I'm going to have a heart attack betting this first half under, but there's also a 54% chance that it's going to cash. That's how college basketball works. Shout out to Big Boy Eam. EJV says this is awesome. I love betting second half. Yeah, I mean second half is interesting. It's obviously like live betting, except the limits and the odds are different. That's most important. I mean live betting. People who know how to bet live betting, ever since live betting first came out, people who knew what they were doing killed live betting, which is great for them. But if you don't exactly know what you're doing with live betting, of course, the treacherous part there, the problem there is that books protect themselves by giving you terrible odds, which they have to do, which they should do. But the second half odds are in line with full game odds. So yeah. Paco Healy, shout out Paco Healy, SFS LLC, shout out to you. Joe Rich Ramirez, Ramon Scott says, this is what your fans want, Pete? Really? I still have fans? Shout out to you, Ramon Scott. Eric Rosas says, I think live betting is such a better idea, actually being able to watch the game unfold. Yes, again, the problem, Eric Rosas, is that live betting is so treacherous for the books that they protect themselves by giving you the shittiest odds of any odds that you can bet into, which again, if you know what you're doing, if you have an advanced spreadsheet and everything, doesn't matter. But if you're not 100% sure that you are knowing what you're doing and seeing what you're seeing, then if you know what you're doing, if you have an advanced spreadsheet and everything, doesn't matter. But if you're not 100% sure that you are knowing what you're doing and seeing what you're seeing, then you can get burned a lot more harshly than just betting full game or full juice standard 110 lines. So yeah. All right, so let's see what else. Shout out. Oh, G-Wham! Walter Trotter, shout out to you. There's no way I can say shout out to you with as much love as I feel. Shout out to you, OG. Oh, DJ Big Boss. DJ Big Boss. Words fail me. Shout out to you. You're awesome. I miss you. I love you. And those words are going to have to suffice. I hope I don't start crying here. Jake Bell, OG Wham, Ramon Scott, DJ Big Boss, Jim Rome's a douche, Ron Crawford, everyone. Sports Keg, shout out. Shout out. Burhan Unquaglu. Bonjour. Bonjour, la France. Guy from France. First time fan, first time viewer on my first show here. Burhan, I hope you understand about proper money management when you're watching this show. All right. Okay. All right. Shout out to Noli Knows. Simone Mambella finally can see you from Italy. All right. I can't deal with female posters and commenters now flirting with me over the internet while I'm trying to give out second half edges here. All right, we have a shout out to you, Simone Mambella. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Yes, you can finally see me, Simone Mambella from Italy. Ron Crawford says, great show, Pete. Shout out. Nasty Nate says, I tailed Maryland and BC. All right, I just hope these fucking plays win. I just want 53.5% overall, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I tailed Maryland and BC. All right, I just hope these fucking plays win. I just want 53.5% overall, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Shout out to Simone Mambella. All right, see, this is I've Simone Mambella from Italy saying my name, saying nice to see you, and I gotta now I'm forgetting that there's 2 7:30 games coming up. All right, let's get to it. Choking is over. Wow, McNeese State losing to Kansas City. I liked McNeese State pregame in that one. And Tennessee State getting blown out by Little Rock. I had a small lean to Tennessee State pregame. Not bettable. I didn't bet either of them, but those were my thoughts. And I like the under in the Arkansas Little Rock game as well. Let's see what the second half lines are going to be when they come back. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Let's bring this up. Hope you're all having a nice time. Shout out to everyone. I love you all. Huge shout out to Tom Gunn. I think my next show, I'm going to dedicate I'm going to do it 15 minutes early and dedicate it to him. I love that guy. I got very close with him. Loved him. And I'm not even just thinking about it. Man, I'm going to dedicate just a 15-minute. He was such a great friend to me, such a great person to so many people. And I think I'm going to dedicate I don't know what to do, just dedicate a 15-minute segment before the next show to him. All right. These plays. Now, not a lot of books don't offer added games for second half plays. Five Dimes does, Heritage does, GT Bets does. But, Bookmaker and other places like that don't. So this McNeese State game, unless you have one of those books, I really shouldn't be mentioning books, though, unless they fucking pay me. Yeah, that's going to be the first rule of this show. First rule of this show. Before the no spamming, no lying, all the other rules of the show. First rule is this show. No books get mentioned unless they fucking pay. That was a freebie. Five Dimes, Heritage, and GT Bets, that was a free. Those are the last freebies you're going to get in this show. But yeah, point is that those are the three main books that offer added games, second half lines, which this McNeese State game is. All right, hold on one second. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Hope you're enjoying this. After the 7:30 games, we have, a few more 8 o'clock games that are coming up. I guess I'll keep the stream live for those if you want. Then there's a bunch of 9 o'clock games that'll come an hour after the 8 o'clock games are over. Probably we should close it down before then. I'm assuming, unless people want me to just stay on camera and just talk about anything. I'll talk about anything you want. Futurism, the end of the world, that is coming very soon, right? Be aware. I'm not saying there's anything you can do about it, but just be aware of it, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's better not to be aware. You can talk about anything you want. What the fuck you want to talk about? Okay. But yeah, people are always like, Peter, is the end of the world really coming? And I just have to be honest. I'm like, oh yeah, oh, it's coming. It's coming. Whether you prepare or not, whether you're aware of it or not, it's coming. All right. Let's look for this McNeese state. What I'm going to be thinking about here. Hold on. Let's see. Mr. Gokster. DJ Big Boss says, what about the flat earth theory? Yes, Big Boss. Obviously, the world is flat. That's why shoes are like that, not like that. Why they're like that, not like that. Jake Bell, are we truly living in a simulation, Pete? Jake Bell, you can't. We got a McNeese State second half play coming up in like 90 seconds. I can't. Fucking take me 10 hours to discuss that appropriately. Paco Healy, how to win over millennials. We just shout out to everyone. Shout out to Gokester. Shout out to Sports Keg. Are we truly living in a simulation, Pete? My answer to that, my guess, obviously. My guess is no. And I do have reasons why. But it's obviously an essential question. Maxwell Smart. Dude, Maxwell Smart, you're a fucking impressive dude, man. You're like a Robert De Niro of college basketball now. I saw that comment. You said, do I take guests on the show? Asking if you can be a guest on my college basketball show is like Robert De Niro asking if you can come have dinner at your house. Yeah. Yes, you can be a guest on the fucking show. Yes. Shout out to everyone. I love you all. Small Thrill, Paco Healy, Ramon Scott, Big Boss, Flipper, Sports Keg, OG Wham. Missing you all. Oh my God, it's all coming rushing back to me. Holy shit. DJ Big Boss, is life about where you from or where you at? I mean, again, people asking the essential questions that would take hours to answer appropriately. And I got a McNeese State second half line to analyze coming up in now 45 seconds. We got to get to that later. We got to get to OG Web. Hit the like button, fam. I love you all. All right, McNeese State. Let's look at this. That's awesome. DJ Big Boss said, is it where you're from or where you at? No. Well, actually, DJ Big Boss, epigenetics has really changed that question and answer. That's a much more complicated and essential question than people sometimes even realize. Great question, DJ Big Boss. I'm having fun. I love you all. All right. Got to look at the McNeese State line here. Hold on one second. Yeah, my computer's, I'm going to need to have a second computer to do this. This is not fast enough. Jesus. All right. Okay. All right. Come on. Just give me a second here. Again, the only reason I'm doing this show is because so far this year, my bets overall, which I expected them to, my bets overall were good, not amazing, just overall profitable, and the sample size was big enough, and my most importantly, my preseason expectations were that they would be profitable, that I decided to do a show. So that guarantees nothing. It's suggestive. It's suggestive that they might be profitable tonight and going forward. But it really guarantees nothing. Just so people understand that, you know? All right. I think let's just do these 7:30 games and then maybe wait for the 8 o'clock games and then call it a night and pass on the 9 o'clock games. But I do want to get to these 7:30 games. And again, like I said, I've been thinking about doing this show for a long time. But when I was making my bets and doing my analysis just by myself, and I'd have some day where I had a couple of picks that were just off the charts wrong. Just like, how do you have a second half play in college basketball that loses by 30 points? I've done it. We've all done it. Not because of OT, but because you're just fucking wrong. I was like, what would be going through my mind if I had just been sitting there in front of a bunch of people I love who like believe that I have some kind of like edge and insight into these lines, and I just gave that out, gave out some kind of, under 71, it goes to like, 100. But it's just part of the volatility and the uncertainty when it comes to college basketball. Where is this line? Wow, in the meantime, Boston College up by 9. Look at that. Maryland down by only 5. Thank God. Not that that's the other thing. As you know how college basketball goes. Easily you can have a play that's winning by, 11 points after 4 minutes, winds up losing by 20. So it means nothing, but I can't say that I'm not super happy and relieved to see that. Jesus Christ. I'm not seeing a McNeese State line anywhere. Where is it? Do you think these fuck faces blocked me at these books already? You think they were like, hey, Loshak, you're going to do a second half show? Yeah, not only we're not going to pay you, we're going to block you. You can't even see the lines. That's probably what happened. Probably what happened. All right, I'm not seeing a line for this McNeese State game. And I would be I don't know if they're going to hang one. I'd be looking at probably the under, and specifically the UMKC under, team total under as well. I don't know if they're going to hang one. Look at this. They're not hanging a line on these games. What the hell's going on here? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a line. I'm not seeing a line for the Little Rock game either. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Tennessee State, money line minus 125 medium. You could also do, minus a half. Tennessee State, money line minus 125 medium. Not a great play. I don't like to see them getting so badly outshot. This is one of these plays where the halftime, where my pregame analysis of the lines is what's mainly driving the play. And I have to figure out whether the various ways that I have to do some analysis of my analysis and figure out what's really giving good results and what's not. This is one where it's not the halftime stats, it's the pregame analysis. It's the pregame opinion of the line. And yeah. And looks like I'm going to be under on the team total for Little Rock. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Under 36 for Arkansas Little Rock. And that's going to be medium. That's medium, small, borderline, right in the middle. I'll grade it medium. What the hell? All right. So there we go. Tennessee State money line minus 125, medium. Arkansas Little Rock team total under 36, medium. In general, if you're really looking to tail my team totals more than any of the other plays. In general, again, there's team totals where I'm way off. How do you lose a second half team total by 15 points? I do it every day. But again, overall, my team totals have been very good. The best subset of all my plays, as you would expect. So team total under 36, medium. Arkansas Little Rock and Tennessee State money line minus 125, medium. That's borderline though, medium small. I just decided to make it medium. And I would have a lean to the under 72 as well. Lean to the under 72 as well. A shout out to Maxwell Smart. Also, if Maxwell Smart is in the comment section or anywhere and disagrees with something that I say or has an opinion that is opposed to an opinion that I've given, definitely lean towards him. Definitely lean towards his opinion. I'm very good at this. I'm very knowledgeable of college basketball, but I'm definitely not at his level. In 2013, I was. And I could be again. But it takes a demented mind, which I do have, along with Maxwell Smart, which I do have. But it also takes a certain amount of time and focus, which right now I have not nearly as much as Maxwell Smart has. So shout out to Maxwell Smart if he's still watching. I took the under. Yeah, okay. And the under got bet up in the Arkansas Little Rock game. Look at that. Wow, it's 72.5. Okay. See, now if I change it to 72.5, that half point makes it a bigger play according to my stupid numbers here. Okay. All right, I'll make it a small. I'll make it an official play small. Don't tail it, though. Arkansas Little Rock under 72.5 now, small. It's probably not a good play, but bet it small. There you go. Okay, so that's it. Now we got in about 13 minutes. The 8 o'clock game's coming up, and then I think we'll call it a night. I am planning on doing it tomorrow. I'm planning on doing this every fucking night. Is this something people want to see? I don't know. Maybe it is. I have a couple of things I need to do. We can talk about other topics. That I can definitely handle. Might be able to have a guest or two, maybe, and get a second computer. Maybe somehow find a way to increase the entertainment value while I'm thinking. Right, hold on. Let me just look at this McNeese State. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at McNeese State right now. Just, wow, it's getting bet. This Arkansas Little Rock game getting bet way up. I don't like to see that. Okay, yeah. I'm going to take the under in the McNeese State game, 72.5. Make that one medium. Now let's add a little bit more. Make that one medium big. Let's add a little bit more. Make that one medium big. Maybe I can do impressions. See, I used to do impressions. I just hate impressions, but I used to do them mostly of like my friends and bosses. And impressions are good, but it's kind of like, yeah, I see what you did there. Some impressions are great, but in general, they make me uncomfortable. All right, and we're going to do UMKC team total under 35. UMKC team total under 35, that's medium small. And the spread here, again, McNeese State minus 165. The numbers say stay the hell away. In fact, they lean a little bit UMKC. But my pregame numbers and analysis say take McNeese State minus 165. I will pass for now. Just a pass. Just the unders. And probably the McNeese State team total under is good as well. But I'm going to hold off on that one. Just UMKC team total under 35 medium small, and the full game. Both teams under 72.5 medium big. That's it for that one. Got about 10 more minutes until the 8 o'clock games come up. Those are interesting games. I did like the over in Monmouth-Princeton. I haven't even looked at how that's going. Pre-game, I like the over in Monmouth-Princeton. And I like the under in Wisconsin-Milwaukee, Kansas. I haven't seen how that's going. And the other two, I actually didn't have enough time to process pre-game because I was doing other shit. But I can still look at them anyway. It's just half the information, what I do here. And then the 9 o'clock games, yeah, let's just skip them. All right, let's look at some comments, and then Mr. Gokser, let's shout out. Trigger Man, shout out. Flipper 13, I took under 73 McNeese State second half. Yeah, Flipper 13, I like it. Noli knows, Pete, if I haven't told you before, thank you for the years of knowledge you shared. I watched you for a very long time before low bag and odds couple, peach leads, and all that. Noli knows. God, these comments, you have no idea how much they mean to me. Thank you so much. Huge shout out, Noli knows. Shout out to Flick My Bick. OG Wham says, I need to be on with you, Pete and Max. You want to come on the show, OG Wham? Of course. We do. These people are like, Jesus, of course. I'd be too honored to have you on the show. I think the show is just missing the lean and prune juice. Yeah, we've upgraded. This is what I drink in now. This is what I drink the shit in now. All right, we are chilling out a little bit here because there's 4 more games coming up at 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, at like 8:44 or so. So this is basically what I do when I'm not on camera. I'm realizing the only thing that really is a little bit different is the borderline stuff is just a lot harder for me to make a decision on. It's very automated when I'm doing it myself. You know, if there's a borderline play I'm liking only a little bit. It's all very automated. But I'm realizing that here I'm being very gun shy, which is not good because, then I have to go back and, I really should have the complete spectrum of my plays, because when you're giving, when you're analyzing these lines, what you want to be doing is basically making a distribution, figuring out, where the edges are. And that means that it's, it's important to know the games where you think you have just a small edge, even if you don't necessarily want to bet them, as well as the games where you think you have a big edge that you're obviously going to bet, because it should be smooth, right? Ideally, that's what you want to see. Ideally, you want to see your games with the biggest edges doing the best, and you also want to see the games where you have like a small edge, also doing well, but not as well as the games with your biggest edge. So that's the only part of this that is a little bit different. The borderline stuff is harder for me to shout out. Maybe I can just make note of it, but not mention it on camera. Maybe that's what I should do. All right. So yeah, See, oh, Nasty Nate! I've had a smile on my face since the show started. See, this is why comments like that. That's why I can't. That's why I get so stressed out, Nasty Nate, because I just cannot bear to give losers to people who make comments like that. But I think I'm okay. You're never going to be. Reading a great book called Trading Basis. I highly recommend it. It's a very, very interesting book. And in the book, he says that they call it the vomit zone. Vomit zone is when you're not doing things, on paper, you're doing it for real. And this is the vomit zone. Sports Keg, definitely. I started the show after watching Pete and Jim every day. Shout out to you, Sports Keg. Congratulations on your success. Thank you so much for the love you've shown over the years. And I hope Fuzz Logic says, where the fuck is the stash? I had a huge beard the other day. And, I kind of, a lot of people wanted me. It was a funny looking beard. I looked like I looked like a homeless guy, but in a funny way. And I don't know. It's only a coincidence that I happened to shave the day before I started to do these shows. I mean, I can grow this shit back in like 3 weeks, 3 weeks. All right, let's see. Nuke Worker says, Pete, you're giving your picks. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, that's true. Nasty Nate says, I want to see that Adam Sandler sports betting movie. What's he talking about? Did Adam Sandler make a sports betting movie? I'm out of the loop in a lot of ways. Let's see. Shout out to Mr. Gokster. Shout out to everyone. OG Wham, I need to be on with the Pete and Max. Come on, OG. Well, okay, we'll make it happen. Jesus Christ. I don't even have the tech know-how right now to make it just when I'm on camera to make it work smoothly, let alone people calling in from other places of the world. Shout out to you, OG Wham. Shouldn't be that hard. It'll be awesome. Maxwell Smart, we need to speak about the benefits of dark maple syrup compared to light maple syrup. Maxwell Smart. I like the cut of your jib, Maxwell Smart. A demented mind for college basketball and funny. Fucking shout out to you, Maxwell Smart. Oh, God. Bob Lee Swagga says, Pete, longtime fan. Shout out to you, Bob Lee Swagga. Christopher Comatini, McNeese, shout out to you. Oh, God. All right. 4 more minutes. The 8 o'clock games will be starting, and then we'll wrap this up. Stone Cold Steve going to do college football bowl games, Pete. Stone Cold Steve D. Actually, now that I'm not doing this, the way I was doing it before, I've been able to focus on individual sports. Is really the way you have to do it. If you're going to do your own handicapping, the one rule that I can tell everyone is don't bite off more than you can chew. And obviously, with my old job, I was biting off way more than I can appropriately chew. I focused in on baseball during baseball season. I had like one of the best baseball seasons I ever had, and I might sell my my opinions on the opening lines because I was beating the openers in baseball pretty reliably. And so with college basketball, this is the only thing I've been focusing on. I swear, Stone Cold Steve D, and I can be doing bowl games. Maybe I will, but I haven't looked at college basketball or college football or NFL at all. And I'm even in a free NFL contest, and I barely look at them. Look at college football or NFL. I do remember though when the Ravens were a home dog to the Pats, it took me like 3 seconds to analyze that game, and I knew that the Ravens were a good bet on that one. So, when I'm analyzing picks for the NFL contest, I'm doing, there's a few picks that jump out at me, doing 5-second analysis that are obvious. But other than that, I haven't looked at NFL or college football at all this year, not even at all. Probably not. Maybe I'll do some last minute stuff if people want. But yeah. I haven't looked at college football or NFL or NBA or NHL at all this year, only college basketball. And that's, I think, why I've been able to have a decent year so far. Let's see. Triggerman 214. Pete, I miss you, man. Really happy to see you back online. Shout out to you. Jonathan Nelson, we need more Low Shack. Well, that's an opinion that I think is somewhat valid. Yes, Other people think we need less Loshak. Other people think we need as much Loshak as we've had. I don't know. Shout out to you, Jonathan Nelson. All right. Okay. So, yeah. So, Sean Robertson says, this popped up on my homepage. Is this really the Peter Loshak in the flesh? Long time no see, buddy. I think so, Sean. Not 100% sure about that, but I think so. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, I have literally, now there you go, McNeese State already up by 6. Yeah. Literally not looked at college football or NFL. I've done about a total of 45 seconds worth of handicapping of NFL this year. Total of about 45 seconds. Done about 15 seconds worth of handicapping total on the entire year in college football. NBA literally 0 seconds, and NHL literally 0 seconds. Only college basketball. All right, let's focus now. Oh, God. All right. Let's focus. Oh, God, the Brown team total. Look at that. Ugh, God, you see? Maryland only up by 2. Let's focus. Oh, God, the Brown team total. Look at that. Ugh, God, you see? Maryland only up by 2. BC blowing them out. Yeah, all right, that's good. That's good. Louisville, there you go. Wow, Louisville getting blasted. Yeah. My numbers said Texas Tech. My experience said Louisville. Yeah. Go with the fucking numbers. Go with the numbers. Yep. Stick with the numbers. Stick with the numbers. All right. Big plays look like she should be okay. You see, this is, God, I just can't handle this shit. All right, at least BC's blowing them out. I said that before the game. Remember, I said I was like, I like BC and the over. And BC was down at the half. No-brainer play there to take BC -4. God, I hope Maryland just hangs on. Just hangs on. I hope Maryland just hangs on. Okay, Monmouth, Princeton. Damn it. All right, we'll figure this out. Computer freezing up. Okay. Okay, waiting for the Monmouth Princeton line. Pre-game, I like the over a bit. First half was low scoring. This will be interesting to see what we can get here. Sorry for anyone who tells Louisville. That was just a mistake. Maybe maybe it'll really help me though to like not make the bets that I know are wrong, you know? Hopefully. Okay. UCF Green Bay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I got to pass on the UCF game just because I didn't have pregame numbers, which sort of hamstrings everything. Waiting for the Kansas game to come up. And then we'll wrap this up. I just want to see what the Kansas line is and the Princeton line, and then we'll wrap it up. Computer freezing. Yeah. That Green Bay game is a pass. Numbers say Green Bay plus 2.5. I don't know if I want to do that line without having my pregame analysis. Numbers say Green Bay plus 2.5. Computer freezing up here. This is not good. All right, we're gonna wrap this up as soon as the Princeton and shit really freezing up. Damn. Oy. Cody AV, Loshak, what do you think about Butler plus 6? Cody AV, sorry, I didn't have enough time to process the 9 o'clock games. I would have liked to, and in future shows, I will almost certainly have everything prepared, at least up until like the 10 o'clock games Eastern time. But for tonight, 9 o'clock games, I don't have an opinion on. Nuke Workers says, time for some new equipment, Pete. Thank you. Captain Ob, yes, I know. I wasn't prepared for that. Get to Best Buy. You can fix me up. Okay, I will. I'll head over to Best Buy. Maybe I'll get them to sponsor it. Maxwell Smart, God bless Pete for coming on. No, Maxwell Smart, God bless for you for coming on. God bless you for coming on, Maxwell Smart. Demented enough to kill college basketball. 500 teams, 800 teams, whatever. Throw it at him. He'll handle it. There is an upper limit to how many college basketball teams Maxwell Smart could handle, but we haven't hit it yet. I wonder what it is. Could he do 1,500 college basketball teams in one season? I don't think so. Maybe. Maxwell Smart, how many college basketball teams would there have to be before you were like, all right, enough, okay? You expanded it out to all the minor conferences and I can handle it. 350 teams, fine. How many do you think you could handle, Maxwell Smart? 800 teams? Maybe. I couldn't handle 800 teams. Could you? I don't know. 375. How many could you handle, Max? 1,500 college basketball teams? No way. I don't think you could do it. Could you handle the entire 1,500 college basketball team season? 15. Nuke Worker says Max handles it easy. Yes, 375. Could he handle 1,500 teams? Oh, geez. All right. Fuck. You see, I fucking missed it. I was making jokes. All right. Princeton, -7, 72.5. All right. Okay. Yeah. Numbers say Princeton, even. Numbers say Princeton, even at -7. Numbers say take the money line. This is treacherous. And the way that I bet this, hold on a second. The way that I bet this makes it a lot easier to bet these kinds of money lines. I'm going to take Princeton money line. This is a classic example. I'll try to explain it in a second. Princeton money line minus 430. But the way that I bet size, I'll explain it in a money management video later on. I have a way to that I do it where I can make these bets and use the edges without, eyeballing a money line like that. And that's going to be a big play. That's going to be rated big. But it doesn't mean that I'm betting, 430 units on like 100 units. I'll explain the way I bet it now, but officially, yeah, that's a play. If it loses, it's bad, but not disastrous. I can explain my bet sizing. In general, it's a bet size method that's based on the impact to your bankroll as opposed to unit size. So I'll explain it. Basically, what you want is the two risk and two win amounts to be the same for every bet that you make, and then of course you can adjust it based on if you can expand up the units if you want. But the base for every bet that I make, the two win and the adding up the two win and the two risk amounts equal the same on every bet, flat, and then you adjust it based on your grade. But so if there's 1.1 unit to risk and 1 unit to win, it's 2.1. So everything equals 2.1. So on this 430, for example, all right. See, this is something I wouldn't do when I'm on, but I'm going to explain it to you right now. Yeah. So here I would be risking 1.62 units to win 0.38. But because I like it big, I'll multiply it by a number. So if I would multiply it by 4, then it would go up to 1.62 times 4 and 0.38 times 4. But, you're not sitting here betting 10 units, to win 10 units and risking a huge amount on a big money line like that. So I can explain it a lot easier at some other time when I'm not trying to figure out what I'm doing. But that is an official play. Princeton money line minus 430 big. The numbers say it's safe even at minus 430. And I'm doing it. Princeton money. I'm only trying to explain because a lot of people might think, oh, Princeton minus 430, sure. Let me bet like my entire bankroll. It's probably going to win. But yeah, that's an official play. And I do like it a bit better than the minus 7 line. Princeton money line minus 430 big is an official play. All right. I'm just trying to explain what that means when I say big. If I'm talking about like a minus 110 line, obviously everyone knows what that means. But when you start dealing with underdogs, big underdogs and big favorites, it gets a little bit screwy. Let's see if there's any comments. Is anyone still watching? Oh yeah. Okay. See, we got 24 people. Just there's no comments here. Okay. There's no more comments here. Maxwell Smart says, I can barely follow Division 2 along with Division 1. Okay. Most people don't follow Division 2, but okay. Shout out to you, Maxwell Smart. Love it. All right. So, yeah, Princeton money line minus 430 rated big. Yes. Okay. And it already moved while I was yet pointlessly yammering away, but small on Princeton team total over 40 minus 120. Small. Princeton team total over 40 minus 140 small. Money line minus 430 big is an official play. And now let's see the Kansas game. Okay, this one probably moved. I missed it while I was yammering away. Yeah. Numbers say under. Small, though. Kansas under 73 and a half. Medium small is what that is. Very small edge there, but I'll take it. Under 73 and a half. Maryland getting blown out. Fuck. All right. Well, that's going to be a loser. That's how this stuff works, though, you know? Well, maybe he's coming down to the wire. Okay, so Kansas under 73.5, medium small. Yeah, I just made a small pick and bet for myself, but I'm not going to share it because I don't like it. But the numbers dictate it. I guess that's about it. ULM and Grambling. You can look at that, break it down. Pre-game. Yeah, I'll grow a mustache or something soon. People want. I'm just going to look at the Grambling game right now, just for a moment, very quickly. And then we'll wrap this up. Sorry, not getting great reception here. Come on. What's going on here? Hmm. Kind of want to take Grambling here, even though I didn't do pregame analysis. I'm just saying Grambling, and I'm assuming it'll get 5, 5.5, 6 here maybe, if they hang the line. I don't know if anyone's still watching, but we will wrap this up very soon. Just want to quickly see if they're going to hang a line on Grambling. Okay, Nuke Worker says, thanks for doing this. Hope to see you back on a daily basis. Cheers, gotta go. Yeah, I'm going to try. I think it's probably going to be best just to do like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock games, not do the late ones or something like that. Wow, look at that. McNeese stayed in the lead. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, my internet is messing up here. I'm going to have to have a different setup in the future. Wow, look at that, McNeese State. See, I told you, Maxwell Smart. Pre-game, I loved not loved, I liked a decent amount, McNeese State. And then I wanted to take him second half, but I just couldn't pull the trigger because the numbers Numbers said don't do it. I liked it. And I took UMKC small. I mean, the team total under. Oh, no, it was UMBC. Yeah, right. The UMKC team total under. Small, which is looking pretty good. This is where the art of this stuff comes in. My numbers told me to stay off of Louisville. But being the artist that I am, I took Louisville anyway, and that was dead wrong. Numbers told me to stay off of McNeese State. And being the artist that I am, I made the decision to stay off, and that was another dead wrong decision there. But okay, I'll probably have a winner with the team total under though with KC, which is okay. Look at that, Maryland up by 4 in the second half. Wow, that one might cash. The Maryland might cash, and the BC is going to cash by a mile. You see, what I tell you, never in doubt. I know what the fuck I'm doing here. Never in doubt. Maryland money line, BC minus the points, BC team total over. That one looks like it's going to cash. So I know what the fuck I'm doing here. No, I'm kidding around. Arrogance, pride goes before the fall. I was just doing that for jokes. I'm not really arrogant like that. But I'm definitely relieved to see that Maryland is looking pretty good right now with 25 seconds left to cover the second half, and that BC is running away with it. Second half, look at that. Yeah, loved BC pregame. Halftime they were down. Now they're up by 20. We had the second half minus the points, and we had the BC team total over, right? Both of them going to cash. BC team total over already cashed. The over is going to lose because Albany couldn't score for shit. And yeah, that's another thing that I've been doing, like a hedge fund. A lot of time, another thing I've been doing is like, I'll take, unless I like a total a lot for a second half, I'll take like the over on one team and the under on the other team's second half team totals. And normally I would have done the over BC and the Albany under. And they both would have cashed by a mile. But it's all right that I didn't. I just took the BC team total over. But yeah. All right, there you go. What are we doing now? Steven Silt says, I know what the fuck I'm doing here. That's awesome. Hey, you want to do the line again? Yeah, Steven Silt. Flick my Bic says, you're damn right you do, Pete. There you go. OG Wham says, haha, that's funny. When I make OG Wham laugh, it hits me deep in my soul. That's what I live for. To make people I love laugh. That's what I live for. That's my fucking calling. Maxwell Smart says they were a standard unit play for me. I assume he's talking about McNeese State. Yeah, I liked them too, Max. I liked them too. Numbers said stay off, but the halftime numbers said stay off. The pregame numbers said take it. All right, I think that Paco Healy says Pete crushing. Shout out to you, Paco Healy. So great to meet you, Paco Healy, in Vegas. Remember that? How fun was that? How awesome was that? Paco Healy, who I believe is a medical guy, right? He works in ambulances, right? Actually helping actual people. Shout out to you, Paco Healy. Mr. Gokster, never in doubt. Shout out to you, Mr. Gokster. Just a great guy, a good friend, a guy who listens. If you want to make jokes, he makes jokes. If you need a guy to listen, he listens. If you need a guy to analyze NHL, he analyzes NHL and kills it with it. I can't tell you when I was doing the old show, Mr. Gokster, how many times like your opinion on NHL swayed me, or I read the comments. I would scan the comment section looking for your opinions on NHL totals and stuff. All right, let's see. Paco Healy, it was a great time. Mr. Gokster says, quick look, I was liking the under 40 second half on Princeton. All right, yeah, I mean, my team total on Princeton was just a very small one. I was mostly just the money line. I guess that's it, right? Jesus, look at that. Maryland up by 2 with 8 seconds to go from what I can see. BC rolling, crushing it. Yeah. All right, the Grambling State game. Missed it. All right, that's okay. All right, thanks to everyone. That was a great first show. I had a good time. I think you did too. I guess I'm going to try to do this every day, not on Saturdays. And in fact, I might just skip Saturdays completely for college basketball season. But I'm going to try to do it every weekday for college basketball season. Maybe not Friday. I don't know. It depends on if there's enough games for the 7 o'clock. I mean, I like Friday basketball in general for college, but so if there's enough games, maybe I'll do a short one on Fridays. But I guess I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess I'm going to try to do this every day. And if the picks overall are good enough, it's justified. Bam, right? If the picks overall are good enough, it's justified. Maybe I'll grow a mustache. Who knows? Who knows what the hell we'll do? But I guess that's it. Shout out to everyone. I love you so much. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me and tuning in for this first show of this. Thank God Boston College rolled. Well, let's just wait to see if Maryland cashes, because it's okay if they don't. I just kind of want to see if they do. Up by 3 with 6 seconds to go from what I'm seeing. So that's looking good. Those were the 2 biggest plays of the day. Maryland money line and Boston College minus the points. There it is, 39-36. Maryland cashed. Here's a casher. And then the other big play was Princeton money line, which again, minus 430. But if it loses, it won't negate. I think I'll have to check how the bets actually work. But if it loses, probably it will just negate the wins for those other 2. Then wow, look at that! Shit, Princeton's actually down. Yeah, by 3. But so yeah, we'll see how it goes. But we can end the show here. Temple crushed St. Joe's. Anything else to look at? Yeah, maybe the show will be great because it'll force me to only, it'll force me to be a better artist when it comes to this stuff. Art is meant to be seen by other people. Art isn't meant to just do in your bedroom, put in a drawer somewhere. The art of picking second half college basketball lines. It's not just a science, it's an art. And probably doing this will make me a better artist. I hope so. And on that note, let's wrap it up. I love you all. Yes, I am planning on doing this tomorrow. So, look for the link. 7:30 approximately Eastern time, and we'll do it tomorrow. All right. Shout out to everyone. Thanks for tuning in.